Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third-party knockoff review. Today I'm taking a look at another offering from the company known as Kubianbao. They're the same guys that brought us the KO DX9 Megatron Combiner Wars upgrade kit. And they're back again, this time with a KO DX9 Evasion Optimus Prime God Jinrai kit. We first of all get their interpretation of the Evasion Optimus Prime. As you can see, it is very, very similar. Obviously, we do not have a Autobot logo because that would be breaching copyright. Even though they've stolen the complete mold and everything about it, but no, they can't put the logos on there. It is made of die-cast metal. We have die-cast along the sides here, the front, and on the other side here. And the blue and red are a slightly different shade. In my personal opinion, the blue and red on the KO actually look much more like the G1 version of Optimus Prime, whereas this one kind of looks like a bit of an orangey red. Possibly this is based more on the Takara version. I don't have the Takara to hand, so I wouldn't know. Although I believe the Takara has grey feet, and this one does have blue. It does feel extremely solid and well made. I know there are a couple of versions of this on the market. Kubianbao version does appear to be the better version at the moment. The legs don't stay perfectly, the wheels don't all quite touch, they don't roll as well as they should, but it does feel like a nice solid lump of plastic. Now, the selling point for me, what makes it stand out above and beyond the other kits like this, is the sheer volume of accessories that it comes with. It does of course come with that really extensive DX9 upgrade kit, as well as two alternative heads. We have the masked head with those beaming red eyes, and we have the Jinrai head. Again, very nice paint applications throughout. Very, very impressed with that. We get a really nice rifle as well. All made of a very solid plastic. Feels exactly like the DX9 kit did. We've got some nice shiny chrome. Now, to get the accessories to work in vehicle mode, you want to just unattach the legs. Just bring this section round. Bring in this section. Tab that on. That's now going to be the new foot plate. And again, just rock this section back. And these are now going to form the base of the back of the cab. Attach those, peg it all in. Make sure everything just tabs in as it should, and we now have a static base. Your next step is to bring in your wings. See what I've done here? I've swapped the guns out for smokestacks. They just literally plug in and plug out. Swap those out, and the crotch plate I've just tabbed in here. There's these two notches and these two pegs. They literally just peg in like so. I've brought in the chrome section and I've plugged the shoulder sections now with the guns in just on either side. It's just a tab here and a hole there, just line that up and slide that in. And this section here actually rotates. Flip that up like so, and I can now tab in, and you're going to plug that into this section on the back of the truck. Going to line that up and plug that in like so. We can now move and angle this back section accordingly. Then if you look at the side of the feet, you've got a tab on either side. They are basically going to line up with these wings. Come around here, we're going to tab this side in first, like so. Wrap this section around it, and then tab in this side as well. Now, as amazing and as nice looking as this kit is, things do want to keep popping off. It doesn't feel quite as tight as the original DX9 one, which is a shame, but again, that's kind of what we expect from a bootleg. Let's grab the gun, we can just stick that in the top there, like so. And there we have him. There we have his kind of chunky monkey vehicle Jinrai mode. I didn't get this to display in vehicle mode. I think the vehicle mode, for most of these kind of accessories, really do grasp at straws. They don't look very good at all. I buy it to store and display in his Ginrai mode. Vehicle mode does nothing for me at all. Right, now to get him changed into his robot mode, the transformation is exactly the same as what we got with the original version of the toy. Pull these legs down and split them. The leg will rock down, this section here will rock nice and tight on here, which I guess is a good thing, isn't it? That the joints are tight. Again, pull this section down, this section will rock with it. Just pop these wheels to one side, just tabs in behind here and here. The smokestack, I guess, flips down. We fold that out, and we fold that out. And this section here is going to come untabbed from both sides. You can now flip around this head section like so. And let's just take a look at the face that comes as standard. That's not a bad face, I don't think. Rotate the head around, pull down this front skirt section. It's tabbed in at the top here and it's tabbed in at the base. Just pull that down, and that's now going to allow us to work these arm sections out from the side. The arms untab from the back here, come up, and as we bring those up, we can rotate the entire side panel section here around to this position. I don't know if you can hear that on the mic. Some nice metallic ratchets in there. Bring this chest section down, and that's going to locate into that groove section there. These side bits here are going to flip down on either side. Bring this section back up, and as you do so, flip this grey section around so the smokestacks are now facing upwards. Bring that up and over to the side of the head, and now we can just bring these side sections up, and they are just going to tab in either side to this tab section here, and then we just close up the chest section, just finishing him off. There we have him. Straighten up his arms and make sure the wheels are tucked in nicely. There we have Optimus Prime. Now this is where we can start to bring in the upgrade kits. Plug the shoulders in, they're just going to tab in. Plug in his crotch diaper. The chest hooks in behind the neck section, and the wing section flips up. That's going to hook in behind the back of the head and can just tab in at the top here and on the underside there, although it is immensely loose. And there we have him all transformed up. This is personally how I display him. There's no real location to put the shoulder cannon. I've kind of just hooked it in behind this section here. The downsides to this kit is it is wobbly loose. Nothing tabs in as successfully as the DX9 kit did. The figure itself is really nice, but the kit is a little bit too loose. It kind of grasps where it can. Nothing fits super securely, but needless to say, he's going to be standing on my shelf, and he does look the bee's knees. Now to change out the head, if you just come around here, there is a big fat screw on the back there, so you literally just have to come in with your screwdriver, loosen that one screw. Ideally, if you've got magnetic screwdriver, use it, because I lose so many screws, it's not even funny. I'll just take this gun out of the way. The head does split and come off. Do you see what I mean about the backpack? It's just wibbly wobbly loose. Face splits nicely there, and it just literally pops off the ball joint. Hoping the kit doesn't fall apart in the process. Come on. Right. There we go. It's all going according to plan. This is the Ginrai head. And of course we do get the Prime head as well. If you want to swap the eyes out for the clear eyes, you can. It's just that red section there, which is again, it's just attached using the screw. Let's put the Ginrai head on. I wonder if I can get that on without actually taking it off. There we go. That's on. There is the Ginrai head. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Right, here he is alongside the regular Hasbro Prime. Now I have switched out the Hasbro head for one of the spare heads that came with this set, and he's also sporting two of the weapons that came with the set. These two do look vastly different now they're kitted up the way they are. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm happy to have the Ginrai kit back in my set. I sent the last one to my friend John as help for the website. Yes, really liking how these two look. Pretty darn pleased with them. Let's just bring in Megatron as well. Here we have them alongside Megatron and Megaclone. Again, ideally would have liked them to upscale this just slightly. Now, of course, we do already have the Wei Zhang interpretation of the Evasion Prime, which is stunning. Absolutely phenomenal figure. But he's too big to go against this Megatron. So either they upscale the Megatron or they downsize the Evasion. We need one about the same scale as Megatron, in my opinion. Hey, let me know what you guys think. I should have a couple of large boxes coming from Sir Toys within the next few days, and there's some really good figures in there to review. But until then, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And if you like this toy, feel free to click the link in the description below, just here, and I'll take you straight through to the product on the Sir Toys website. Until next time, from myself and Evasion Optimus DX9 KO upgrade kit into God Ginrai, goodbye.